Willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Sammun-Mak. So, wollen uns ja mal den Brief anschauen.
It's Bosco's letter to Mama Bosco.
Ew, he got Bosco spit all over the envelope.
Bosco always was a bit of a drooler.
Mhm. Sehr gut, sehr gut. Dann könnten wir jetzt, ja, gehen wir nochmal zu Stinky zurück. Sonst können wir ja im Moment gerade eh nichts machen. Unser tolles Auto ist hier gerade beschlagnahmt worden. Der gute DeSoto. Oh, hi.
Talk! Grandfather, will you please tell this booze-soaked gumshoe to get out of our diner?
Just answer the man's questions, so I can get on with my pathetic excuse for a life.
Hey, Flint, what's shaking?
Hiya, boys! Just putting the finishing touches on this whole girl Stinky caper.
Really?
Well, no. But Grandpa Stinky's gonna stop paying me if I don't wrap this case up tonight, so I'm kind of winging it here.
I've had you on retainer for months, and you didn't even know she'd installed not one, but two secret tunnels under my diner!
Mind if we kibitz in your interrogation?
Be my guest, boys. I'm hitting a brick wall with Miss Motormouth here. See? Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Who's this Mr. S mug? And what are the two of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Stinky didn't say anything, Sam.
See what I'm working with here?
Maybe she doesn't know how these hard-boiled interrogations are supposed to work.
I think you're right, Max. Let's show her how it's done. I'll be Flynn, and you be Stinky.
Fine, but if I get typecast, you're getting a nasty call from my agent.
All right, sister. What's the deal with all your secret tunnels?
Secret tunnels? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, you see, when I say I don't know what you're talking about, it means I'm confused.
Not about that. About the cloning facility at the end of your secret tunnel.
Cloning facility? What are you talking about?
No, that's his line.
Come on, Stinky. Don't pretend you don't know anything about the massive sand cooking machines we found at the end of your secret tunnel.
Get out of my way!
Not so fast, Dollface. You're not going anywhere until you answer some questions.
Fine, fire away. Anything to get me out of this madhouse.
Okay then, from the top. Who's this Mr. S mug? And what are the two of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
Mr. S is Sam. We were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
What the what now?
You heard me. Mr. S is Sam. The two of us were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
You lousy liar! A birthday isn't for another 5 months!
That's why it was going to be such a surprise.
Is this true, son?
It sure is. She'd already ordered your favorite cake.
I did. Oh, I mean, that's right, I did.
Cake, eh? Well, I'll tell you what. If you and Sam can cough up my favorite cake, I'll send Mr. Paper home. Until then, you're not going anywhere, granddaughter.
I can't believe you and Stinky were planning a party and you didn't ask me to help. I love licking envelopes and cooking up embarrassing party games.
Don't be a dolt, Max. This whole party thing is just another brick in Stinky's mountain of lies. But if we cover for her, maybe Flint will let her go, and she can lead us to her mysterious Mr. S and the mastermind behind these rakishly handsome Sam clones.
Sounds convoluted and absurd. I like it.
All we have to do now is find Grandpa Stinky's favorite cake.
Ja, siehst du mal. Okay, ich glaube, mit euch müssen wir erstmal nichts mehr großartig machen. Achso, vielleicht denkt ja gerade Grandpa an seinen...
A party? Ha, a likely story. Still, it'd be nice to get a slice of upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise.
Okay. Bei euch so?
The game was a symphony of ice and sarcasm. I was the out-of-tune sax player trying to horn in on our action. The rabbit listened to the music and wondered if he tuned into the wrong station.
Well, Flint even thinks in barely applicable metaphors.
Shaka. His mind blown.
Ja, ja.
I can't believe I need Flomo and the Bean to get me out of here.
And I can't believe that Stinky keeps coming up with insulting nicknames for us in her head.
Sogar da. Sogar da. Okay. Sollen wir bei Cell nochmal vorbeigucken? Ich glaube, sonst haben wir erstmal nicht allzu viel zu tun hier. Ich finde da ja irgendwas... Na gut, oder vielleicht weiß er Bescheid, was das, wie man das Rezept macht. Da hat er lang genug gearbeitet. Oh.
Sam? Whoops.
So, ich glaube, dann schicken wir euch nochmal zur Tür, ne?
Hey, you stupid mutts! I'm still in here with all my toys! 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 Toys!
So, Cell, erzähl doch mal. Weißt du etwas über einen Kuchen?
Hey, Sal.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Sal, you're a pretty mean chef, right?
I know my way around a lemon zester, yeah. What about it?
We really need someone to bake a birthday cake, pronto.
Sure, I could probably take a break and whip one up. What kind of cake you guys looking for?
Lose Becky an upside-down blood cake surprise?
Ooh, that's gonna be a tall order, Sam.
Don't you know how to make it?
Oh, I know how to make it, all right. Any confectioner worth his icing sack knows how to make that bad boy. It's just that the ingredients are really hard to come by.
Don't worry about that! Sam and I live to hunt down obscure ingredients or similarly named alternatives.
It's not just the ingredients, though. It literally takes a month to bake an Uzbekian upside-down blood cake surprise. If you want it tonight, you're just SOL. Sorry.
Well, can you at least tell us what it looks like in case we run into it in a dark alley someplace?
I can do better than that. I'll draw you a picture. Voila!
Impressive!
I minored in chalk drawing at the Bilderberg Academy for the Culinary and Visual Arts.
Gut.
Stack on, good buddy.
You know it, Sam.
Da wir jetzt hier ein Bild haben. Max, wie wär's mit einer Runde Gliedmasse? Ja.
Ooh, this'll be as easy as taking cake from a baby.
I think that's candy.
Sehr gut. Okay, dann würde ich mal sagen, wieder zurück und dann übergeben wir den Kuchen. So, Max, werde Kuchen.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Stinky. Is that one upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise?
The
blood looks right. But let's see if it's got the surprise. An Uzbekian flensing knife! The secret ingredient the Mongols used in all their cakes!
Now do you believe me?
Taste it, then. This beautiful knife! You two really were planning my birthday party, weren't you? Ooh, I'm gonna go try this puppy out on some doggies. All right, you furry trespassers, make way for Daddy!
There's only one thing I don't understand. Why does Sam call you my queen in his letter?
Well, because Sam and I have been carrying on a torrid love affair for years. Isn't that right, hon?
Oha.
Meet me at the place. No, the other place.
I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, Sam, but now that I've seen you and Stinky smooching, all I really want to do is climb into a bottle and wipe out a few brain cells.
I don't know, Sam. That whole stinky kissing thing kind of made me wish for the sweet release of death, too.
I know, little buddy, but it'll be worth it if we can track Stinky to the real Mr. S who's controlling all these Sam clones. Do you still remember Stinky's cell phone number?
Do I? It spells out my second favorite bodily excretion.
Dann können wir der, glaube ich, auch ganz gut folgen, ne? Mal schauen.
Ah, there you are, Mr. S.
Stinky, my queen.
I would have gotten here sooner, but the old fool and his Seamus wouldn't let me leave. We've got to get rid of them once and for all.
Do we have to? Killing seems so deadly.
Trust me, sweetie. It's the only way to get everything we want.
Oh, baby.
Okay, that's quite enough of that.
It's Droopy and Stitch.
Sam and Max.
What are you doing down here?
We were about to ask you the same question.
We were? I was gonna ask about biological compatibility issues.
All right, fine. There's no point in denying it any longer. This is where Sal and I meet to revel in our forbidden love.
Yeah, the forbidden love thing. Not where we meet to discuss getting rid of our evil grandpa Stinky. Ah!
Right, just the forbidden love.
Really? Then how do you explain that?
Whoa.
Where'd those come from? Yes, Master.
Sam, what just happened?
Well, on the upside, it looks like neither Stinky nor her chitinous boyfriend are the master of these Samalites. On the downside, it appears that our icky and potentially murderous loverbirds are under the psychic thrall of our mysterious fiend.
Man, I wouldn't want to be the master when Stinky snaps out of it. She straight up hates thralls.
Okay.
Stinky?
There is no stinky worm, only the unknowable will of the master.
Yeah, can't say I'm loving the new attitude, Stinky.
Then again, we really didn't love the old attitude either.
Das stimmt. Na gut, ich glaube, da können wir erstmal nicht allzu viel erledigen. Aber da waren wir. Da geht's zu Stinky. Dann haben wir noch einen Tunnel, wo wir noch nicht waren.
Check it out, Max. Cart tracks.
Maybe there's gold at the end of this tunnel, or rare deposits of Kantgetium.
You're a strange little imp, Max.
Are we there yet? We've been walking for nearly a decameter.
I love your wacky made-up units of measurement, Max. Wait a minute. There's a light up ahead.
Boskotech?
Shh. Something weird is going on.
Weird by our standards or everyone else's?
Mr. Molman, please concentrate. Without your assistance, we'll never be able to contact Dr. Mama Bosco.
No, we won't. You don't know what you're doing.
Ja, euch haben wir auch längere Zeit nicht mehr gesehen.
Harry, you're alive.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Aw, don't be that way, Harry.
You cheated me out of millions of dollars and trapped me in a killer sauna. How should I be?
Sadder but wiser?
What do you know about these scary
But dashing.
toy-stealing Sams?
Nothing.
You sure you want to stick with that answer?
Yeah, isn't that your tunnel that connects directly to the big old cloning facility?
That old thing? I haven't been down there in months. After Mama Bosco started using it to store crate loads of high-tech equipment, it kinda lost its rustic charm.
Think he's telling the truth?
Probably. Harry doesn't have the brains, brawn, or all-around competence to pull off a scheme like this.
You know, I am standing right here.
What sorts of high-tech equipment was Mama Bosco storing in your hole?
How should I know? She never tells me anything.
How'd you get out of Skunk Ape's ship?
I'm glad you asked. My incredible adventure began when I discovered a small crack in the back of my
On
cell.
second thought, never mind.
Oh.
What happened to Mama Bosco?
I don't know. When I returned to the lab after my harrowing adventures on Skunk-Ape's ship, she was acting strange.
Strange?
Yes. She was distracted and wafted about the facility with an agitated nervousness that one would normally associate with a guilty conscience.
You got all that from the way she was wafting?
Well, that, and she gasped, "Oh no, it's all my fault," before she floated out of the building. No one's seen her since.
So you don't know where Mama Bosco is?
Not a clue. That's why we're trying to hold a seance, to compel her to return.
What's with the seance?
Super Dense over there wants to summon Dr. Bosco back to the lab for questioning, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
How so?
It's so obvious that he can't make contact with the spirit realms. I mean, he can't even get in touch with my recently deceased relatives.
Why don't you tell us about those recently departed relatives?
Sorry, Sam, the memories too fresh.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Hang in there, Harry.
Do I have a choice?
Wird schon. Superball, wie sieht's denn mit dir aus?
Super Ball.
Mr. President, you're alive. I'm overjoyed.
I can tell.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, why aren't you back at the White House keeping that backstabbing Secretary of Health and Human Services away from my Cuban cigars?
I'm here to investigate the rampaging Sam clones and their possible connection to the so-called Devil's Toy Box, sirs.
What a coinky-dink! So are we!
Yes, sirs. Quite the coinkydink.
Hey, if you're here and I'm here, who's running the country right now?
I've taken the liberty of installing an amusing bobblehead figurine in the Oval Office. No one seems to have noticed.
A seance? That's not exactly in your bailiwick now, is it?
Okay, I'm just gonna stand right over here until I can shake off the memory of you saying bailiwick.
You are sadly correct, sir. As a medium, I'm more of an extra small. But it's desperately important that we make contact with the missing Dr. Mama Bosco.
Why?
I would think it's obvious, sir. The Sam clones. Her hands are all over them.
Ew.
Figuratively, sir.
Oh, that's better. Are you going to take another shot at summoning Dr. Mama Bosco?
Actually, sirs, I was thinking of leaving it to someone who specializes in weirdness.
Larry King is here?
I think he was talking about us.
Oh.
What happened to Mama Bosco?
I'm not certain, sirs. I came here to investigate reports of illegal cloning activity, only to find Dr. Mama Bosco missing. I'm conducting a seance to bring her in for questioning.
Do you know anything about these simulacra?
Gogglegangers.
According to the authorities, they're fanning out across the city in search of the remaining toys of power.
Remaining?
Yes, sirs. In the aftermath of the Sammun-Mak incident, our crypto scientists estimate that there are only a few hundred TOPs extant, and they're scattered throughout the city.
What will happen once the Sam clones gather all the toys?
Nobody knows. A few experts believe that the person who created the clones will use the fully empowered Devil's Toy Box to psychically bring about a golden age of unity and harmony.
That'd be an unexpected twist.
But most of them concur that we'll likely be facing some sort of universal Armageddon scenario in which a horrific beast of unimaginable power reigns over the earth, and the living envy the dead.
Stay loose, Super Ball.
I always do, sirs.
Okay. Dann schauen wir uns vielleicht die Beschwörung nochmal an. Oder die Herbeirufung. Mal gespannt. Das machen wir allerdings in der nächsten Folge. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß. Seid beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei. Und bis dahin, macht's gut und ciao, ciao. Mhm.